now as part of SAP installations, the first thing is, so first of all, first thing is you need to remember what are the softwares we required for the SAP installation. That is, everybody should take a note on that one. So we need the list of softwares required for SAP installation. SAP is a application software. It's a application software. It's not the database. It's not the operating system. It's not the network. It's a application, business application here. But every application will host on top of the database here. So coming to the SAP architecture, this is the presentation layer. This is the application layer. This is the database layer here, right? So presentation layer here. This is the presentation layer. Then this is the application, which means SAP application layer. Then this is the DB layer here. So presentation, SAP and DB layer here, right? Presentation layer and so application layer and DB layer here. This is the three layers concept here. Three layers concept here. So here we are building the SAP application using from presentation layer. We are building the SAP application. SAP application we are building here. So when you are building the SAP application, you need to start the SWPM tool. Why? Because that is the installation tool. SWPM tool is the installation tool here. SWPM is the installation tool. Using this tool, using this SWPM tool, we can do the SAP installation here. Using the SWPM tool, we can do the SAP installation here. So you need to start with the SWPM tool. So just you need to start the SWPM tool. Let me show you once again. Why? Because here the steps are very important here, right? Just to go to the here. So then SAP softwares here, then SWPM tool. Let's start with the SWPM tool here. Just to double click it, then SAP INST will be started here. So before running the SWPM tool, just check, are there any other person doing the installation or not? So if other person also doing the installation, so you will face some issues like tool will not open. You will get the unauthorized error. So sometimes this type of issues, errors, you may face it, which means the SWPM tool already opened by the other process here. So normally by default, it's open in the Internet Explorer, but just to open in the Chrome mode here. Just to open in the Chrome. In the Chrome, just to open it here. Why? Because Chrome is the very Chrome or Edge. So you can open it here. So we have, I think, Edge is there. So just open the Edge mode. So once you got this screen, no need to worry. Why? Because it's a known issue. Go to the advanced, click on the continue to the SAP training unsafe option here. Then username. Just to provide the username, whatever the username you have, just to provide the username and password, you can provide it here. So you see, you keep on entering the user ID, passwords, and all those things. You have correctly entered you are correctly entering the user ID, password. Just keep on asking the user ID and password, even though you are typing correctly, which means so there is already the process is already using by some other process here. Someone already taken the my session. You are taking my session. Someone already, so here, so here someone already using it here. That's why you see, so it's already being used by some other process and everything here. So it's already being used by the other process here. So executing the command, so on the running on the same host, another SAP INST is running on the same process here, unauthorized, which means someone already started the SWPM tool. Someone already started the SWPM tool and they are running. So it's not the issue. SWPM process, why? Because we everybody logging remotely, we are using the common SAP software, right? So it's a known issue, which means the guy who is doing, once he completes, then he will close the sessions, then we can continue the, so SWPM upgrade, we can continue it here. SWPM installation, we can continue it here. So that person is not completed, is not done it here. So that's why, so we are having this issue. That's why we are having, so this issues here. So in that case, just wait for who are doing what, just wait for that one. Then after that, we can start the fresh installation here, right? So you can still guys continue the install. Otherwise, there is a one more way to check it out. Go to the task manager here. Task manager here. Go to the details here, details. So then task manager and details here. Just check the SAP INST who are using. See here. So Manoj, one person is already using, and Kumar also using. I think here, I think Kumar is the person. He is doing the SAP inputs and everything. He is doing the one here. So that's why it's not opening for us. So let's continue him. So once Kumar is done, then we can continue the remaining step. I think Kumar is not in online. I think he's not logged in. So we can cancel the end the process 3. So then, so others now who others can just log in and we can do the SAP installation steps and we can perform it here. Others can perform the SAP installation steps and everything. We can perform it here. I have cancelled the process here. This is the way we can check it out who are running the SAP INST. Then why you are unable to open the screen and everything, you will come to know here, right? It's done. So as part of the SAP installation, here, right? So you need to remember the SWPM tool installation. What is the port number here? 4237 is the port number here. So the log files, what are the log files required here? SAP INST.log file and SAP INST underscore the dev.log files are required here, right? To know to observe the installation and everything. So these are the things we required for the SAP installation here. These are the things we required for the SAP installation here. Okay. So here, while doing the installation, I think you have observed the SID, system identification we have given. And also while doing the installation, it will ask the instances. There the 2 instances will be created. So what is mean by instance here? Instance means list of services will run under the instance. Inside of the instance, they are the list of services will run. Services means you are installing the SAP system means they are the multiple services will be created. So you have the family means in the family we have the multiple family members, right? But family. Instance means instance. But inside of the family word means there are the multiple family members. Same as like instance means multiple process will run on the instances here. But not all the process will run on the one instance here. In the SAP, they are the 2 instances will be created. 2 instances will be created in SAP here. 2 instances will be created here. One is the ASCS instance. Then second one is the application server instance. ASCS instance, then application server instance here, which means primary application server instance, right? ASCS means above system central services, above system central services here. Next one is the primary application server, right? So why? Because you are building the SAP system means here there are the 2 SAP instances will be created here. One is the ASCS, then second one is the primary application server. Application server will be created here. One is the ASCS here. One is the, so ASCS here. So then here, then primary application server will be created here, PAS. So one is the ASS, the second one is the application server will be created here, right? So here, what does it mean? So what does it mean both? Why we have the two instances? What is the difference here, right? So these two instances will be created during the installation. Means you are doing the SAP installation, right? These two will be created during the installation time here. So what is the major difference here? So when SAP installation means you are building a one brand new house you are building. You are constructing a, you are building means you are building a one brand new house you are building. Inside of the house, you have the, so inside of the house, who will stay? Our family members. Same as like in the SAP side also, SAP family members will stay. But SAP family members mean the word is like a routine word. So SAP work process will stay. SAP, the SAP work process will stay inside of that word here. SAP, the work process will stay in the SAP, in the SAP system, right? So SAP work process here. Let me take bold list. SAP. So the work process here, SAP work process will be created. Work process means it will complete your work after logging to the SAP system, ending up from SAP system. All the work will be done by the work process means our family members. So inside of the home, family will stay. Here also inside of the SAP system, there are the family members means SAP work process will stay, right? How many work process here? There are the 5 plus 2, total 7 work process will created during the installation. One is the DVEBMGS, which means, so suppose like here in our home, how many members are there means we will tell the count, right? 6 or 7 or 4 or 3, 2, 1, something like that. We will tell the our family members details and everything count, right? Here also in the SAP work process means there the 7 work process will be created in the SAP system here. In that the each work process there is a naming convention. D means there is a dialog work process. V means update work process here, right? NQ means, E means NQ, right? So then NQ. E means NQ work process here. Then B means the background work process here. Then M means the message server, right? Then, so M means message server here. So then G means gateway. These are the first question important here. The S means school work process here. So there the 7 family members will stay inside of the SAP application. Inside of the SAP system, there are the 7 family members here. Sir, inside of our home, we have the 2 bedrooms, master bedroom and child bedroom. That is fine. In the master bedroom, there are some people. Then child bedroom, you have the some people will stay. But what about the here? Means inside of the SAP home, they are the one is the master bedroom, one is the small bedroom. There are the 2 bedrooms here, right? Just assume like this here. So, but inside of the bedroom, we have multiple people will stay. But here, same as like here also. So here in the SAP side also, 2 instances will be created. Each instance, there is a set of services will run here. Set of services means set of work process will run here. Suppose if I talk about the ASCS instance, in the ASCS instance here, the message server, NQ server will stay under ASCS instance here. Then here PAS, in the primary application server in the PAS here, so we have the primary application server, AS on application server only. But first time we are installing, that's why we will call it as the primary application server. That's why we are calling as the primary application server here. That's why we are calling as the primary application server here, right? So, but in that application server, remaining 5 process, dialog, update, background, gateway, spool. So remaining 5 will be in the application server. ASS, we have the two process here, 5 plus 2, 7. So what is the difference between the primary application server and the ASS instance means? In the ASS instance, we have the message server and NQ server. In the each application server, we have the remaining 5 process will be available. That is the difference here. So ASS will not take any workload, will not do the complete work here. So only application server will process the your user request and will do. But without ASS, then your application server will not be live, right? So here that is the use case here. Why? Because we need to discuss about the each and every work process related details we have to discuss here. So that is the reason. So here application server means we have the 5 process: dialog, update, background, gateway, spool, message server, and NQ server will be in the ASS instance. So every SID, for every SID, means for every SAP system, you have the one ASS, then one primary application server. So by default, one application server, then one DB instance. In the DB level also, there is a one DB instance will be created. Every SID, when you are doing the new installation, these 3 will be created by default. In the database level, DB SID will be created, right? So here one is the PAS, one is the PAS, and second one is the ASS, and DB instance will be created. So this is about during the installation, what will happen? You will get these 2 will be SAP side we are talking, then this 2 you will get it out. One is the ASS, second one is the application server you will get. So inside of that, who will stay means this work process, this 7 work process will stay inside of this one. So along this 7, you have in the application server, you have the dispatcher plus ICM plus IGS plus ICM and IGS. So these 3 are additional. Additionally, you have the D, V, B, G, S. Apart from that, this firework process, these 3 services will be, this 3 process will be additionally will be available under each and every application server only. Not in the ASS is only 2, here 5. But additionally in the each application server, this 3 will be located. These are the 3 services will be available, right? IGS service, ICM and dispatcher. These 3 will be additional process for application server here. Sir, one application server is only installing, but if there is a load, then how to increase that load? Means we can install the one more application server also, we can add it. One more application server also, we can add it. We can add the multiple application servers also, we can add it. So we will get the topic as well. So by default, one ASS, one PAS, you will get it out. But tomorrow there is a load is getting increased. Then you need to do, then we can add the additional application servers. But ASS is only one, DB is only one. Our primary application, this is the PAS, this is the your UI is only one. Means your presentation layer is only one here. Only this will change. This one we can change the number of application servers we can install it. Depends upon the business load. But by default, when you are doing the installation, the first time you will get this structure, you will get it out. This structure, one ASS, one application server, one database, you will get it out first time when you are doing this type of installation here. Okay, SAP installation. After the SAP installation, you will get it out. Then once the SAP installation is completed, then how to log into the SAP system here? You will get the 100% during the SAP. All the SAP softwares and everything will be imported. It will be created. One new layer will be created. That is called the application layer will be created here. Application layer will be created here, right? One application layer will be created here. So that's the application layer, presentation layer, and DB layer here. There the three layers will be created here. So here, so okay, installation is done. You guys are doing the installation. You continue today also. You continue to do the installation. Okay, no hurries. We'll go slowly, little bit low. Slowly, we will go it first to initial days. Why? Because that is the very important initial classes. We'll go slowly, one by one, one by one. You will go slowly. You can log into
Sir,
the
sir, please share the documents because we haven't received. So,
which document. We are in the initial
means
phase of installation.
yes, recordings and all the things because we are
Oh,
unable to perform the installations.
okay, 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 done. Today you can just you can use it. I will share it. I forgot yesterday I was busy with the so other works, so didn't
Okay, okay,
time.
fine,
So
no
but
problem.
yeah, we'll share it today. We'll share it. So that's fine. So yeah. So once the installation is done, SAP installation is done, then how to log into the SAP systems here? How to log into the SAP systems here once the installation is done here, right? You have done the SAP installation, then how to log into the SAP systems here, right? So to log into the SAP systems here, to log into the SAP systems here, we need to install the SAP logon pad. SAP logon pad installation, we have to perform it here. Why? Because without means SAP logon pad, we have to install on the your presentation layer, which means in your desktop, you should have the one logon pad should be installed here. So using this one, we can log into the our SAP system. Using this one, we can log into the our SAP application server. We can log in here using this one here. Right? Then how to install this logon pad here? To install the SAP logon pad here, so there is a you can see it here. So there are the SAP softwares here. So here there is a SAP GUI. We can download it from the SAP marketplace here, SAP GUI. This one we have to install in our desktops so that not everybody, if I install one time, so you will all get the desktop icon. Using this SAP logon pad, we can log into the our SAP system. There we can perform the actual our basis administration activities. We have to perform it, but before that our SAP system should be installed. SAP system should be installed here. So we have to install the SAP system here. Then after that we can configure the SAP systems in our logon pad. Then we can log into the SAP system, do the administration activities here. So today also you take the time, do the SAP installation, but let me show you how to install the SAP logon pad here, right? So let me show you here. So you need to SAP GUI. There is a software is required here that you will get from the SAP site, SAP marketplace. You will get it out. Once you done it here, once you download it, it will download as a zip file. Then you need to extract that zip file here like this. You need to extract it. So tomorrow, so naturally this will be installed by your IT team. Once you join the organization, your IT team will install these tools. So you no need to do. In case of you may get the chance to do the SAP logon pad installation. Now you see how I am doing and everything. I will explain you now. Okay. So here, see here SAP GUI got installed. You can go to the SAP GUI. So from here, Once you log into the SAP GUI, there is a setup.exe. There is a file here. Just to go to the folder, presentation layer. So here there is a GUI. This is the GUI, means graphical user interface. It's a Windows system. So here Windows, here setup all.exe. Need to click the setup all.exe here, so that open in the interactive mode. Yes, you need to click on the no button. You will get the screen here. So to log into the SAP systems, definitely you need a SAP logon pad or SAP GUI are required here, right? These are the required here. Click on the OK button. So here you want to install the GUI, right? Just select the GUI. If anyone wants to install it, any other features, just only GUI. Just click on the next button. Then click on the next button. Next button. Not security. In the security file, we need to add this file. So this will be installed.
Sorry, is this every user have to install or one-time installation?
No, you are all are logged to the same desktop server, right? Same server you are using, right? So then you will, once you log into the server, you will get the SAP logon pad icon. You will get it out. You no need to install it. So it will be, now I am installing, means it will be applicable for all the users whoever use the same desktop. It will be applicable for the all the users here.
Sir, in one server, can we create any other instance also?
One server, other instance means?
In one server, one software, SAP we have installed, and
Multiple SIDs we can install it in one host, in one Windows server or one Linux server. So multiple SIDs, n number of SIDs we can install it, means n number of SAP systems we can install it.
in one server.
Yeah, one OS, multiple SAP applications or applications with multiple SAP SIDs we can install it.
As per memory.
Memory only, as per memory.
By dividing the memory, we can install the different.
Yeah. So by today, everybody please complete the SAP installations. So tomorrow we'll use the same SAP logon pad. See here, logon pad icon is generated here. So then we can log into the SAP logon pad so that we can perform the installations. We can perform the installation here. It's done, right? So SAP logon pad installation is done now. So then after that, what we can do, we can log into the SAP system icon here. Then here we can configure the SAP systems here. I will show you how to configure it. Then we can, so we can log into the SAP application server and we can do the all our administration activities. We can perform it here. The base thing is you need to complete the SAP system installations here. So today maximum you can any one of them by end of today. Please everybody please complete the SAP installation.